President Trump's surprising response to Kid Rock. In the ever-evolving relationship between politics and entertainment, few partnerships have drawn as much attention as that between former President Donald Trump and musician Kid Rock. The two have shared a mutual admiration for years, with Kid Rock being an outspoken supporter of Trump's policies and leadership style. However, in a recent turn of events, President Trump delivered a response to Kid Rock that left many people surprised. The background: a long-standing friendship. Kid Rock, born Robert James Ritchie, has never been one to shy away from his political views. Throughout Trump's presidency, he remained an ardent supporter, often voicing his opinions in interviews, on social media, and at public events. He even visited the White House alongside other conservative celebrities like Ted Nugent and Sarah Palin, reinforcing his alignment with Trump's political ideology. Trump, on the other hand, has praised Kid Rock for his patriotism, charisma, and ability to connect with the working-class American. The former president has referenced Kid Rock in speeches and statements, commending him for standing up against what he describes as the liberal elite. The bond between the two seemed unshakable, until a recent statement from Trump caught everyone off guard. The event that sparked the response. In a recent interview, Kid Rock made remarks that, while still largely supportive of Trump, included subtle criticisms of certain aspects of his leadership. He suggested that while Trump was an effective leader who stood up for America's interests, there were moments during his presidency when he felt decisions were made too hastily or without enough consideration for their consequences. Kid Rock emphasized that he still supported Trump, but wished for a more measured approach in future leadership. These comments spread quickly, prompting speculation about whether Trump would respond. Given Trump's history of direct and often fiery rebuttals to criticism, even from allies, many expected him to fire back with a strongly worded statement. Instead, what followed was something few anticipated: Trump's surprising response. Rather than launching into a verbal counterattack, Trump's response to Kid Rock was unexpectedly measured and appreciative. In a statement released through his spokesperson, Trump acknowledged Kid Rock's perspective and even expressed admiration for his honesty. "I have always valued Kid Rock's passion and patriotism," Trump's statement read. "He loves this country, and while we may not always see eye to eye on every issue, I respect his viewpoint. It's healthy to have discussions about what's best for America. Kid Rock is a true fighter, and I appreciate all the support he has shown over the years." This response took many by surprise, as it contrasted with Trump's usual approach of aggressively countering even mild criticism. Rather than seeing Kid Rock's comments as a betrayal, Trump framed them as a positive contribution to political discourse. Reactions from supporters and critics. The reaction to Trump's statement was mixed. Supporters of both Trump and Kid Rock largely saw this as a sign of mutual respect and an indication that conservatives could engage in constructive criticism without falling into division. Some commentators pointed out that this response could indicate a shift in Trump's strategy, perhaps an attempt to appear more open to discussion as he positions himself for future political moves. Others, however, speculated that Trump's measured reaction was due to Kid Rock's deep influence within his voter base. By choosing to engage in a respectful manner rather than alienating a powerful supporter, Trump may have been ensuring continued backing from Kid Rock's fan base. On the other hand, critics of both figures dismissed the exchange as mere political theatrics. They argued that any perceived disagreement was minor at best, and that Trump's response was simply a calculated move to maintain public support. The bigger picture? A new approach for Trump? One of the most intriguing aspects of this development is what it signals about Trump's broader political approach. Throughout his time in the public eye, Trump has built a reputation for responding forcefully to criticism, even when it comes from former allies. His surprising response to Kid Rock could suggest a shift in tactics, perhaps an attempt to foster a more unified conservative movement as the 2024 election cycle looms closer. By choosing not to engage in a public feud with Kid Rock, Trump may be signaling that he values loyalty and constructive criticism from within his ranks. This could be an effort to rally his base around a common cause rather than splintering over minor disagreements. Kid Rock's follow-up reaction. After Trump's statement was released, Kid Rock responded with a social media post that reinforced their mutual respect. "Nothing but love for President Trump. Always gonna keep it real and speak my mind, but at the end of the day, we're on the same team. America first." This reaffirmation of their alliance suggests that any perceived tension between the two was short-lived. If anything, it demonstrated that even among high-profile political and entertainment figures, disagreements can exist without leading to division. The future of the Trump-Kid Rock alliance moving forward. It seems likely that Trump and Kid Rock will continue to support one another. Kid Rock remains an influential figure in conservative circles, and his endorsement carries weight with a demographic that Trump needs to maintain strong ties with. Likewise, Kid Rock benefits from aligning with Trump's base, as it reinforces his image as an anti-establishment artist who speaks his mind. If Trump does make another bid for the presidency, Kid Rock could play a role in mobilizing voters, especially among blue-collar Americans and those who feel disillusioned with mainstream politics. Whether through campaign events, music, or public endorsements, their alliance remains a powerful force in American conservatism. Conclusion. Trump's surprising response to Kid Rock serves as an interesting case study in political strategy and loyalty. While many expected Trump to react defensively to Kid Rock's mild critique, his measured and appreciative response instead showcased a willingness to engage in discussion rather than division. This moment underscores the complexities of political alliances and how even the most vocal supporters can offer constructive criticism without fracturing relationships. As Trump continues to shape his political future and Kid Rock remains a prominent voice in conservative circles, their relationship will likely continue to evolve. Whether this recent exchange was a sign of a broader strategic shift or simply an isolated event remains to be seen. One thing is certain, however, both figures are here to stay, and their impact on American politics and culture is far from over.